Going on, everybody? Today a cool little chili up. This is a space chili. So again, you know, the lady, I got this in Maryland here on vacation. She just had them labeled space chili, so I talked to her a little bit about them. You know, from what I understand, there's a few different varieties of space chili, right? Or chilies that were originally grown in space. Yeah, I don't know if you know, the Americans have grown peppers in space. I think they have, um, but I read up a lot on, you know, Chinese astronauts, and the fact that they originally brought up seeds for chilies, fruits, different things to help to accommodate for the population in China growing so much. And what they found is that the chilies not only produced more fruit, but much bigger fruit as well. So I figured we would just try it out. When I bought this a couple days ago, it was completely green, so it started to ripen here a little bit, but let's try it out. A little heat there. Mm-hmm. It's pretty earthy, bell peppery, but much hotter than a bell pepper. This is like this might be like maybe cayenne level heat, maybe, because it's because it's warmer than jalapeno. It might be a little closer to Serrano level heat. This is good. It has the bite and chew of a jalapeno. Not quite as much of a crisp and a snap that you get from a jalapeno, but very similar. It's pretty thick. The closest pepper space chili that I could find that these were close to was Supernova 7, I think, which was again a Chinese well, seeds are getting stuck. Again, this is the second pepper I've tried from that grower in Maryland, and that I just happened to come across at the festival. Rustic Ridge Farms 365, and these are phenomenal too. I mean, and I get it for the size of pepper that I just ate. The decent amount of heat that's coming with it, the fact that it doesn't have a lot of flavor characteristics to it, that it's just kind of earthy, dirty, bell peppery, if you will. You could do so much with this as far as cooking for the birds. That's a good one. So again, like I said, she just had it labeled space chili. You know, and I had heard of space chilies before being grown supposedly in space, and that they tend to produce more fruit quicker, and larger fruit than what would be grown down here. So if you were to take a seed, again, I don't know all of it, but the way I always understood it, and maybe I'm wrong, is that if you took a seed from a jalapeno and you grew it on planet Earth, you know, they're gonna be, you know, X amount of size from here to here, blah 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 blah. In space, they grow bigger on average and produce more and produce quicker. So, and I had heard that long time ago, right? But these are nice, man. This has a nice kind of burn sensation. My nose is running. This has a nice little burn sensation in the on the palate. Good overall front of the mouth and lip kind of tingle and sensation and burn. Really pleasant. But like I said, those chilies are so big that you could cook and, you know, do a lot with just one of those. So really interesting. And I'm glad that pepper, I waited a few days. I'm in Italy now, so I waited a few days for it to before I got here trying it. I bought them on, today's like Wednesday, the 7th maybe, or no, not the 7th. I don't know what day it is. I got a little kitty friend. She's looking for somebody out here in the country. And it was. I'm glad it kind of started to turn a different color. Made it a little more interesting look to it. And I think it started producing it, making it hotter. So the supernovas that I've seen, those are or that I looked up. Space chili supernova, Chinese one. You know, they're red, fully ripened. So but they look exactly like this one as far as like up at the top. It gets a little bit more crinkly, and so you have like crinkle, 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 crinkle kind of toward the top, and then it's elongated before you get like another curvature or something to the pepper. That's what those look like compared to the other 4 or 5 varieties I saw. So I think that's the closest to this, but nonetheless, that's it. I'm going to cut out. That was, I'm just going to label it space chili for what it is. Definitely a good pepper. Can do a lot with it. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.